Hi, my name is Nick Vlahos, and I will be demonstrating the SolarStar. This comes pre-filled with either insulin glargine or insulin glulicine, which is Lantus and Apidra respectively. Insulin glargine is a long-acting insulin that's administered once daily subcutaneous. It's indicated for type 2 diabetics and type 1 diabetics 6 and older. Insulin glulicine is a rapid-acting insulin that's injected 15 minutes before each meal or within 20 minutes after a meal, and it's indicated also for type 2 diabetics and type 1 diabetics ages 4 and above. Onset of action for the glargine is 3 to 4 hours, and the duration is 6 to 23 hours, and the glulicine onset is 12 to 30 minutes, and the duration is 3 to 4 hours. As far as extra supplies, you will need your Becton Dixon ultrafine needles. You will need some alcohol swabs as well as some way to wash your hands. I'm using hand sanitizer. The pen can inject anywhere from 1 unit to 80 units. It comes pre-filled with 300 units. If you do need more than 80 units, you can do this, but you will have to give yourself 2 injections. Some warnings and precautions is hypoglycemia, injection site reactions, and allergic reactions. As far as storage goes, you store this pen in the refrigerator until the expiration date, and once you're ready to open the pen, you store it at room temperature, and it is good for up to 28 days. If you do pull it out of the refrigerator and want to use it, you might want to let it warm up before giving yourself an injection. Now to the use. First, you want to make sure that it's the right pen. So right here I have the SolarStar training pen, so I'm good. Then you want to remove the cap. You want to check the insulin and make sure that it's not cloudy or has no particles. If it does, you want to disregard the pen. Alright, after you check this, you can make sure you clean your hands. You want to take one of your needles, one of your caps. Just to be safe, I like to go ahead and swab the top of the pen and also the injection site. Alright, we open the cap by removing the lid. We make sure we want to screw the cap on at a straight angle. Make sure that it is firm. You want to remove the outer layer. You want to keep this because you're going to be using it later. Then you want to remove the inner layer. Alright, in order to prime the pen, what you need to do before each use, you want to dial it up to 2 units. And then you want to press down on the plunger and make sure that you see something coming out. If nothing comes out, you want to repeat this twice. And if it still doesn't work, you want to swap your needle. If it doesn't work after that, disregard the pen. Alright, after you've done this, you're ready to inject. So what you want to do, for this example, we're going to use 10 units. You want to dial up your dose to 10 units. Now don't worry if you go over or under, you always can switch it until you press down on the plunger. You want to pick your injection site. I've already swabbed mine. You want to come in at a 90-degree angle, press down firmly on the plunger, and hold it for 10 seconds. Once you pull the pen out, you want to cap the pen back, unscrew the needle, and disregard it in a sharps container. Then you can cap your pen and it's ready to be stored back at room temperature. Some advantages to this pen is that it comes pre-filled. It doesn't need to be refrigerated after it's been opened. It's easy to transport. It's got a really small needle. It has a nice big dial, so it's easy to read. And it has the push button injection.